Good afternoon. It's me again, the Real Crypto Informer, X-Rated Pennies. This is for prevention, education, and awareness. It's not financial advice, just my intake about what I believe is going on in this market. Got a chance to listen to the government today, and it looks like everything's moving forward, and we should be well on our way. Still a great opportunity for you to get involved, get yourself educated. Prevent some harm, some scam, and so you become aware about what's going on. You know, Talked about a whole lot of different things today. They talked about the sophisticated retail investor. They talked about getting rid of the Credit Investor Act. They talked about giving everyday people or retail or people the same opportunity as everybody else. They're talking about leveling a playing field. They're talking about bringing all type of ETP to market. They talk about instant settlement. It was a great informative meeting that they had, and I'm expecting great things here. I'm hoping that possibly we can get this out of committee and up for a vote and maybe get this stuff passed real soon. Even after they do pass it, there's still going to be other rules they're going to have to implement. And they were talking about fractioning, tokenization. They were talking about how just because things are digital security, there's no difference between a digital security and a tokenization security and a traditional security. So with that being said, man, it was a very, very informative. I believe we don't a made great points and great leads and headed where we're going in this with this blockchain technology. And it's very, very important to the everyday individual to understand that they have this opportunity where they can use. You can. There's two ways you can be able to do it. You can either let someone else do it for you, or you can learn how to do it yourself. It's your discretion. Everything's going to be tokenized. That was something that was kept being repeated over and over and over. And the 365, 24 hours T1 settlement, all that's being implemented. They were talking about how different exchanges and different individuals or entities were receiving broker licenses and broker dealers, and it was so much information for one us to try to wrap our heads around, and just to be aware about what's going on and where we're headed with this here is you're still early. They were still speaking on when did they expect full adoption, and they still speaking around 2030. That's what they're speaking on. So that's still around the date. So there's still a great opportunity for you to get educated so you can become aware and for you to understand that where you at in this particular market. The education, the awareness, and the prevention. And they said, and some of the demographics they talked about who are the most people that are using this new technology. And they were saying young black men was really getting involved with this market. This is the first time in history where you're going to be able to own infrastructure. You're going to be able to own infrastructure. And what I mean by that, like when they created the internet, didn't no one own part of HTTP, yes, or HTML? So with some of this technology, some of these digital assets, see, there's a difference in having cryptocurrency because some of these are not currencies. Some of these are digital assets. A lot of them are digital assets. And that's the difference. That's the fundamental understanding of what you know and what you have and how you can utilize it. I was on a platform today, and they gave me the opportunity to utilize some of my assets, maybe collateralize some of my assets, borrow on some of my assets. And this is I can do this myself, or I can allow them to do it. And so by me knowing that I have that available to me, and now I understand why I'm in this market and I understand exactly what I'm doing, that keeps me ahead. So it's very important that you get educated, you become aware, and prevent yourself from being a victim. Because when you're saying you in this area, you're saying you understand this market, then you understand the consumer protection, and now that means you're smart enough to say that you understand the risk and the appetite. So by you saying that, then that gives you a fair shake in the market. So you can't come in here crying. Uh, Going to be out at a couple of events today. Looking forward to coming to the community near you to help with this community information campaign to try to bring blockchain technology, digital assets in your community and how you can use them in your day-to-day living. And that's where we're going with this, and that's where we're at. So feel free to get involved and learn. Understand how you can make these assets can change your fundamental way of thinking and doing things. I'm still a little under the weather. I've been a little sick, so bear with me. But I'm still looking forward to be up in Chicago, down in Florida, still going to be in D.C., still going to shoot out to Vegas, California. So all that stuff, you know, no, you don't have to beat me there. Just meet me there, and understand that the front mirror, the front window is always bigger than the rear view mirror. It's not where you're going. It's not where you're coming from. It's where you're going. Don't lose focus. At the end of the day, always choose you. Because understand, it's your dream. Ain't nobody else's dream. You can't dream for nobody else. If they can't see it, if they can't visualize it, then it ain't worth going. You know? So I'm not gonna hold you guys up, man. It was a very productive meeting today, man. I'm expecting some great things, you know, waiting on some things to happen, some things to drop. Keep yourself in position so you can make the move that you want to make. You know, results count. Results count. So hopefully you do the work that's necessary for you to get the results that you want. Don't let nobody stop your dreams, not even me. But I beg you to take this opportunity to learn about digital assets, about blockchain technology. Get educated, help prevent prevention, and become aware about where we're going in here. Because it's here. The genie's out the bottle. The bullet's already been shot. Man down. So, again, real crypto informant, X-rated pennies. Pay attention. Pennies.